For a certain credit card, the total amount A that a customer owes is given by the following formula. In the formula, P is the starting balance and N is the number of months of debt, assuming interest is compounded monthly. Suppose you begin with a credit card debt of $1,000. After 1 year, you will owe blank. So let's think about this question. What are we being asked to solve for? Well, we're being asked to solve for the credit card debt on this particular card after 1 year. How much money will we owe? We're told in the statement that this is A, so we're solving for A. Now think about the information that we've been given to help us solve for A. So we know that this formula will help us solve it. We know that P is our starting balance, and we know that N is the number of months of debt. We're also told that our beginning credit card debt is $1,000. So we know that P is equal to 1,000. We know that the amount of time that elapses is 1 year. So if N is equal to the number of months, we have to ask ourselves how many months are in a year. Since there are 12 months in a year, N is going to equal 12. So we have all the information we need to plug into this formula. So from here, it's a matter of rewriting this equation with your numbers in place of the variables, and then solve for A, and that will tell us the total amount we owe after 1 year for this particular credit card. Let's take a look at question 2. It asks us, how long will it take for the total amount owed to reach $1,300? So once again, we're using this formula. But how is the question different? Well, this time we're not being asked to solve for A, we're being asked to solve for N. It says, how long will it take? So N is our goal this time. They've told us that A, in this instance, is the total amount owed of $1,300. And we know from the previous question, P is equal to 1,000. That was the initial debt we started with. So starting with an initial debt of 1,000 and knowing that we end with a debt of 1,300, how many months will that take? So just as before, you have everything you need to plug into this equation. So plug in what you know and rewrite it. From there, we're left to solve for the exponent. And now this is a little trickier than solving for a normal integer. However, because you know a bit about exponential form and logarithmic form, you can take this formula and use what you know about logarithms, specifically changing this question into a logarithm question, to solve for N.